Overcoming heartbreak. Level 1. Soon after a fallout has occurred, it's very important to take time to process it emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Be careful not to spend too much time on this level, but definitely don't skip over it. This level will feel like downtime and might not be pleasant at times, but it will play a crucial part in allowing you to proceed to the next levels. Step 1. Make sure that it's really over. If you don't feel like you have done everything you can to salvage this relationship, then you need to work on that instead. You have to be absolutely sure that this bond is either impossible to mend or that it is not worth salvaging. It will be counteractive to go through this process while hanging on to the thought that something might eventually work out between the two of you. Also, making a last attempt at saving the relationship might actually help you to come to terms that there is nothing else that can be done. Be prepared to accept the result either way. In the worst case scenario, you will know that the only way left is to move on. Step 2. Allow yourself to grieve. Once you are sure that you have reached the end of this relationship, do your best not to run away from your emotions. It's tempting to try to put your feelings to the side and to busy yourself with something else. Denying that the situation is not affecting you in the way it truly is will only prolong the suffering. Allow yourself to process and experience the pain, disappointment, and anger. Don't avoid going over the pictures, gifts, messages, or anything else that will allow these feelings to come to the surface. You don't want these emotions to come up in an untimely and inappropriate manner, so it's better to face them in a safe and quiet environment where you can react in whatever way you need to. The people in your life will really appreciate this. Step 3. Reflect on the pros and cons of the relationship. Take time to appreciate the happy moments and to reflect on the bad times. How did the connection with this person better your life, and how did it complicate things? Be grateful for what the relationship brought and what the current separation is bringing. It's important not to allow this level to be spent in negativity alone. Celebrate the effort that you and that other person put into the bond and all the great memories that came as a result. This will help you to continue to see the other side as a human being and not the enemy. This doesn't mean that you have to sugarcoat everything. It's also okay to admit the ways that you were hurt or mistreated and to appreciate the fact that you are stepping away from that. Step 4. Express your loss. You have spent your time feeling and thinking about what has happened, and now it is important to find a way to communicate all of this. This is a way to bring these thoughts and feelings outside of yourself in a way that can be looked at, heard, and reviewed. It can be for your eyes and ears only, or you can find a trusted friend or family member to come alongside you. It's important to note that you can come across a lot of helpful insight and advice when you include someone else into the process. Writing or any form of art can be a great way to express yourself. This can become a great outlet for the kind of feelings that are difficult to describe. You never know, you might find a new hobby in the process. Remember, getting over someone doesn't happen overnight. The time and care that you put into this process will pay off in the long run. Give yourself the grace and space to take each step at a time. Thank you for listening. Watch out for Overcoming Heartbreak Level 2 in the next video.